Let's get it in with this brand new segment from DJ Kingdom 7, and it's all about the Kingdom Nuggets, baby. Let's go.
Hello, this is your soul-saving DJ Kingdom 7 of Yadah Da King Radio, giving you your Kingdom Nuggets. The heart is a very important organ. It is responsible for just about everything that gives the body life and vitality. It not only transports oxygen, but aids in the success of our immune system, the foods we eat, and the amount of activity we choose to take part of. Needless to say, it is important to take care of our hearts by eating properly and exercising on a regular basis. Failure to do so can lead to many health problems, such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, poor circulation. It is safe to reiterate again that caring for our hearts is not an option. It is a must. We must take care of what God gave us. Our body is a temple, His temple. And so in order to do out His will, we must take care of our bodies. Kingdom Nuggets.
We with DJ Will. He's sharing his story about how he got started as a DJ. Let's hop right back into this.
Then I started hearing a lot of flash about holy hip hop, the word holy hip hop, and then there was a lot of artists that didn't want to be, they didn't want to be called holy hip hop.
Yeah.
So I decided to change my name to HBH Radio, or We're Hot But Holy Radio. We're Hot But Holy. Feel me? Hot But Holy Radio. Yeah. HBH Radio.
That's what's up, man.
So that used to that though. Since I was studying Sean Blue and all those other cats making mixtapes, I didn't want to do the mixtapes like they were doing. So my mixtapes were my radio shows. So of course it was WHBH Radio. Play the best inspirational rapper, rhythm, and praise flavor, and I would distribute those mixtapes everywhere. Then the rappers telling me about these events I need to go to, like Flavor Fest and Rap Fest and Holy Hip Hop. So of course, I wound up going to those joints with the exception of Rap Fest. I went to Flavor Fest, Holy Hip Hop Awards, and I got to meet all these rappers. So of course, I got tons of music. And then I started putting the joints into a CD, and that like I said, that was my WHBH Radio. And somebody in Jacksonville from an FM station heard about me playing the best inspirational rap, so he decided he did an interview with me on that morning show. Yeah. Like, it's a secular show now. He did an interview. Matter of fact, he saw me spin one day or one evening, and boom, he decided to interview me on that morning show.
Wow.
Like, we got a gospel DJ in Jacksonville that plays the best of his music. We need to find out who he is. So it was a great interview on a secular station with the R&B. And man, next thing you know, he had a meeting with me. Like 2 weeks later, it's like, man, you need to have a radio show that plays this music. So after talking to the guy, he decided to bless me on Sunday with a 2-hour radio show on the FM station. So my first actual radio show wound up being on FM radio, Hot 105.7 in Jacksonville, thanks to Larry Steele. And he gave me my shot, and I wound up having a co-host because I never did radio before. So he gave me a co-host by the name of Pastor Lovey Hunter, who is a pastor in Louisiana. He is the pastor in Louisiana, but he was my co-host of the show. But it was all DJ Will, but he was my co-host, man. We had a wonderful show, man. We ratings went through the roof on Sunday.
Wow.
Because it was just fresh. So the only reason why we went off the air because the station manager decided to change the format of the station. So it wound up being a Hispanic radio. God, like a month later, God saw fit for me to wind up having my own radio show on where I currently reside now, WZ the Gospel 1400. So I've been on this radio station playing rap for the past going on 8 years. So I've been at 7+ years, going on 8 years playing gospel rap or inspirational rap as I call it now. on this station. So, of course, HBH Radio still was in existence, so I carried it on different stations all over the country for years. Of course, I had some downtime to reorganize, but now it's stronger than ever now. So we're on a lot of stations, not just internet, but we're on FM, AM stations throughout the world, not the country, but the world.
Let me ask you this, man. As a DJ, what is something that really keeps you going, man? You said you had some uptime, you had some downtimes, but I know, sometimes you guys get love. I know DJ I Rock Jesus, one thing he said is a lot of people might give weekend love. You know what I'm saying? They're your best friend at a show or something like that, but then you might never hear from them, or it's hard to get back in touch with them. But with you, what inspires you to keep going, man?
Man, I just love. I mean, I've been a hip hop head for years.
Yeah.
And as a DJ, you just love music.
Yeah.
So I've always loved the music. Even to this day, I show love to the artist. It don't matter if it's major or indie artist. I show love to that artist because if it wasn't for the music, I wouldn't even be where I'm at. I wouldn't even be doing this. Not too many people like me are doing this full time that plays rap. Not too many people do this full time and get a little check to do this. So it's really the music. Like even if I don't have this radio show, do the radio station or whatever, I would still create a way to still put out this music. I built a nice little following to where even if I didn't have the radio, wasn't on the radio station, I would still put out this music in some type of format that resembles a radio show.
Yeah.
So, plus I DJ full time too. So, it's really the love of the music, man. I love the music, and I love inspirational music.
Dope.
And there's so many great artists out here, man, major and indie, that have some great material that needs to be exposed. So, I'm here to try to continue to provide a platform that can expose that music.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this, man, about the platform. The platform is so important. I think, we definitely now are picking it up. We got DJs, we got radio shows, radio personalities, and it's really picking up. I just want to ask you, bro, what has been one of the most influential testimonies you heard from somebody hearing your show out? Man, you talked about being on an FM station, on a secular station. Was there any testimonies, man, that you remember, or even new testimonies that people have shared with you, man, about how you have impacted their lives?
Man, I get testimonies all the time, yeah. And it's not just. You gotta understand. Like I said, I do the gospel rap show, and I do my morning show and things like that. And see, understand, like my morning show, I play a lot. I play some Deshaun Mitchell's and Tasha Cobb and stuff like that. But the God provides me like the last 2 hours. I do a mix show. So of course I'm throwing a little gospel rap here and there in the mix. So I got an hour where I mix from the two turntables. And then the last hour I really crank it up. That's why I can throw a little gospel rap here and there in the mix, but it's more urban music like Ken Jones, Eric Combo, Chris Cersei, Chris Cobbin, Ben Jai, all those people. And then of course I throw some rap, some Flame and the Crate and people like that.
Yeah.
So, but there's more. The testimony is like I'm from the streets and I'm real. And like I said, I'm from the hip hop genre, but yet still I'm playing the Tasha Cobb. But I'm speaking to you now, this is how I speak to my listening artists. But there's so many people that's not with that church lingo.
Right.
The blessed and highly favored and stuff like that. I ain't never went with that route. But anyway, when God saved me, He saved me as I was. I was from a cat from the streets. And this is how I talk to my listening artists. I just be real with them. So the testimonies, man, I get testimonies from elderly, ladies 80, guys that love just me, my realness. And then they can appreciate me when I throw a little gospel rap up in there. as they call it. They still call it box rap, so they can appreciate me playing Tasha Cobbs and then turn around and play Lecrae or Andy Mineo right behind them. You feel me? So that's the testimony. And then of course, I do a thing called the Word for the Day, where I deliver a word just like I was from the street. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a Bible scholar. I didn't go to school for it. It's just, I've always said, man, that the word is basically common sense. You either do what it says or you don't, or you believe what it says or you don't.
Yeah.
So I give people my testimony on what I feel like the word is saying. Believe me, like I said, I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm just giving you my take on what I feel what the word is saying. So, and I get tons of testimonies, man, from the elderly, the youth pastors, the bishops. They just like my delivery when it comes to sharing the word and the music that I play.
That's what's up, man. Definitely, that's what's up. Man, we're going to go into your mix right now, man. We're going to get it in. Check out what DJ Will got going. This is one of his latest and greatest, as I always say. And we're going to get into it here on Yadah Da King Radio. We'll be right back after this.
Yeah. Man, I got you, homie. Team Nutso. Let's go. Ain't know what I grind for, it's really who I grind for. Don't think this is dynamite, now the left mind blown. Now I see excitement. Truth up in the premises, you know that brings enlightenment. ATL to the NC State, city takers, we nutso. Hands up like a robbery, but you know what we come for. Them saints, them sinners, them haters, them famous. Tell about a God who died for the guys full of lies, whose pride is trying to enslave us. Go slave us, and yeah, we'll take that as an honor. They say your son's grind tends to be just like his father's. I'm acting like my daddy is, my ink spills on pages. And y'all still miss what grace is. It's grace that I can say these lines. Flip it on up, educate these minds. Man, if I had to face these crimes, no way I'd make it out alive. And that's why I'm still standing, saying 24/7 all the time. Yeah, I'm on my grind, 24/7 all the time. Yeah, I'm on my grind, on my grind, on my 24/7 all the time. Yeah, I'm on my grind. Grind every day, I'm grind. What to say they lie. On my grind, 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 24/7 all the time. Alright, I walk it just like I talk it. I get it just like I live. Might just go a little bit harder, cause he sacrificing my sins. Most still sleeping all in the kid, but don't get it twisted. I'ma wake him up with this word. Y'all about to get that business. We rep the king and the culture. We taking over these cities. That work ain't always pretty. Front lines rough, rugged, and gritty. Put your hands in the air if you with me. Scream a little bit louder. When I feel weak, I pray to the Lord, and he always give me a little more power. Devil came to devour for a minute. He had me in the trap. I was flat on my back. Feeling for sin like a junkie fiending for crack. Matter of fact, the Lord gave me a lesson. I was living without lack. Started praising my possessions, and he took it all back. Had to start from scratch. This a new jack. Where my crew at? Where I beat down blue black. It was me against the world, no two back. All eyes on me, yeah, these the true fact. Now I'm doing fine, cause I put him first. Through me, he shining. Now it's live 24/7 all the time. Yeah, on my grind. 24/7 all the time. Yeah, I'm on my grind. On my grind. On my 24/7 all the time. Yeah, I'm on my grind. Grind every day, I'm grind. What to say they lie. On my grind. 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 You know that. 24/7 all the time. Yeah, on my grind. So many people wanna be an MC, not know what it takes to be an MC. If he's an MC or she's an MC, then really I don't really wanna be an MC. It's grieving to me, they sleeping on me. Better think twice when they see me on scene. I'm writing, I'm grinding. Our foes are giants, we're titans, elites. They wonder why the support fails. Maybe it's cause they never took the time to invest in themselves. Sorry, but that's the truth of the matter. I'm glad you're talking Jesus, but them rhymes can't be battered. So welcome to this habitat. A wordsmith's mind goes rack for rack. That means we push them balls, get off your pillow and work on your craft. You dummies laugh, but really this is a warning, dude. Yeah, you want it bad, but some just want it more than you. And that's a promise. These stars are nothing but comets. They falling after them commas, so it's zero that they finding. Best believe I'm grinding, but that will never define me. As long as the gospel's in my veins like an IV. 24/7 out.